Wise quotes on death.
Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. Death is the wish of some, the relief of many, and the end of all. The goal of all life is death. Death leaves a heartache no one can heal. Love leaves a memory no one can steal. Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day, unseen, unheard, but always near, still loved, still missed, and very dear. It matters not how a man dies, but how he lives. The act of dying is not of importance. It lasts so short a time. Death never takes a wise man by surprise. He is always ready to go. Death must be so beautiful to line the soft brown earth with the grasses waving above one's head and listen to silence, to have no yesterday and no tomorrow, to forget time, to forget life, to be at peace. Because life is fragile and death inevitable, we must make the most of each day. All that live must die, passing through nature to eternity. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. We all die. The goal isn't to live forever. The goal is to create something that will. It is not length of life, but depth of life. People living deeply have no fear of death. Tell your friend that in his death, a part of you dies and goes with him. Wherever he goes, you also go. He will not be alone. Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it, and that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. It is life's change agent. It clears out the old to make way for the new. Mostly, it is loss which teaches us about the worth of things. Our dead are never dead to us until we have forgotten them. Man cannot possess anything as long as he fears death, but to him who does not fear it, everything belongs. Goodbyes are only for those who love with their eyes, because for those who love with heart and soul, there is no such thing as separation. What would life be worth if there were no death? Who would enjoy the sun if it never rained? Who would yearn for the day if there were no night? Why should I fear death? If I am, death is not. If death is, I am not. Why should I fear that which cannot exist when I do? It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Because I have loved life, I shall have no sorrow to die.
Every exit is an entry somewhere else. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now, take what's left and live it properly. What doesn't transmit light creates its own darkness. I regret not death. I am going to meet my friends in another world. Losing your life is not the worst thing that can happen. The worst thing is to lose your reason for living. When it's time to die, let us not discover that we have never lived. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Choose to die well while you can. Wait too long and it might become impossible to do so. Life is pleasant. Death is peaceful. It's the transition that's troublesome. He who doesn't fear death dies only once. Death is not the worst that can happen to men. The highest tribute to the dead is not grief, but gratitude.